Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of English Listening Practice from Super English Podcast 2. I'm so happy you're here today. I'm Zoji, and in this episode, we will talk about The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. I will explain ideas clearly and give real examples, and you can try them one step at a time. Thinking big is a skill you can learn, and small changes make a big difference over time. This episode is for beginner English learners, so the language is simple and clear. Let's begin. Start with bigger beliefs. The very first step is to notice the small voice inside your head that says, "I cannot do this," and to change it little by little. Belief is not a loud promise you must shout. It can be one quiet sentence that you repeat gently each morning. Try saying, "I can try and learn this week," or "I will do one small thing today." When you change your belief, your body and your choices follow. I remember one of my neighbors owned a small shop, and she always thought the shop would never grow. She tried a small change. Every morning, she said, "I can make one small change this week." And then she did simple things like clean the windows, make a small sign, and invite one neighbor for a free cookie. These small acts made the shop feel friendlier. More people came, and she felt braver to try another idea. A quiet, steady belief will help you take the first step, and every step will make the next one a little easier. Turn ideas into small actions. Thinking big is good, but it becomes useful only when you turn those ideas into very small actions you can do today. Big dreams may feel far away, and that distance can make you wait. So, start with one tiny step that doesn't scare you. If you want to teach online, make a short lesson and show it to a friend for friendly feedback. If you want to speak better English, record a 1-minute voice note and listen to it tomorrow to notice one small change. Lena, one of my students, wanted to teach but felt nervous, so she did one small action each week. She wrote one short plan, recorded 1 minute, and asked one friend to watch. Each small action gave her useful feedback, and she slowly felt ready to teach a class. Little actions don't use a lot of energy, and they build the habit of doing. So soon, your big idea will feel more real. Use clear, bold goals. A clear goal gives your day a simple map. When your goal is vague, it is easy to forget it or to change it. Instead of saying, "I want to be better," try, "I will speak English for 5 minutes every morning," or "I will send one job email this week." Clear goals help you decide what to do right now. My friend Jacob wanted more responsibility at work, so he made a small, clear aim. "I will lead one short meeting this month." He practiced 2 short phrases, wrote the main point on a small card, and got ready step by step. The meeting went well, and his boss saw his effort. When a goal is clear and small, you can measure your progress and celebrate when you take the next step. Break dreams into tiny pieces. Large dreams often feel heavy, and heavy dreams can stop us before we start. To avoid this, break the dream into tiny pieces that feel close and doable. If you imagine writing a whole book, it may feel impossible, but one short paragraph this week is possible. If you want to learn a new skill, practice 5 minutes today and add 5 minutes tomorrow. My sister wanted to build a large online course, and she felt lost at first. She started with one short video and one simple worksheet. After she made a few parts, she could see the whole path, and it no longer felt so large. When tasks are small, the fear goes down, and the joy of finishing small pieces keeps your energy up Speak with positive words. Words are small tools that change how you feel and how others hear you. If you say, "I will try," your voice may sound unsure, and you may feel unsure too. But if you say, "I will do this for 1 week," your mind knows what to do, and your body begins to act. Try changing one phrase this week. For example, Vanessa wanted to ask for help at work, and she practiced saying, "I will ask one question tomorrow," instead of, "Maybe I will ask." The small change made her feel calmer and more ready, and she got helpful answers. Practice simple, strong phrases a few times until they feel natural. The words will help your courage grow. Find friends who support goals. You don't have to travel your path alone. Good friends and a small group can give warm help, honest feedback, and extra ideas when you feel stuck. When someone else knows your plan, they can remind you gently and celebrate your small steps. A coworker joined a tiny speaking group that met for 10 minutes each day. He felt safe to make mistakes there, and the group praised his progress and gave helpful corrections. Supportive friends make big goals less lonely, and they often give small, practical tips that you may not think of alone. Try to find one person who will cheer for your small wins. That cheer is powerful. Plan for likely problems. It is smart to think ahead about things that can stop you and to make small backup plans, so one problem doesn't end your effort. Use if-then sentences that are easy to remember. If I am too tired after work, then I will do 5 minutes instead of 30. Small backup plans keep the habit alive on difficult days. Martha, a nearby busy shopkeeper, knew Sundays could be crowded, so she planned a 2-minute social post she could do when she had no time. This small plan kept her marketing moving even when her day changed. Planning in small, practical steps makes your journey steady and calm. Learn from mistakes and try. Mistakes are not failures. They are signals that show where you can improve. When something doesn't work, ask, "What did I learn? What one small change can I make next?" One of my colleagues gave a short talk and felt nervous afterwards, but he asked a friend for one idea to improve. He practiced that one line for a few days, and the next talk was clearer. Treat mistakes as helpful information, then try again with one small change. This wise cycle of try, learn, and change produces steady progress and less fear over time. Celebrate small daily wins. Small wins are not small in how they help you feel. When you finish a tiny task, say "well done" and enjoy one small reward, such as a cup of tea, a short walk, or 5 minutes of a favorite song. My brother put a little mark on a calendar each day he practiced English, and the chain of marks made him proud. He didn't want to break the chain, and this simple joy gave him the strength to continue. Celebrations don't have to be big. Small, kind moments teach your brain to like the work and to return to it. More useful tips. Sometimes you need to act as if you already have the quality you want, and this practice will help the quality arrive. Acting as if is not a lie. It is a rehearsal for your future habit. Mr. Ronald, a new manager, practiced calm phrases and a steady posture before important meetings. At first, he felt nervous, but after many small rehearsals, his calmness felt real and natural, and others began to trust him more. Acting as if gives your brain and body the time to adapt, so small repeated actions change how you behave in real life. Habits are the quiet engine behind large change. Choose one tiny habit and do it at the same time each day, so it finds a place in your life without heavy willpower. If you always make tea after lunch, use that time to read a short page of English. Daniel, a photographer, took one small photo each morning and shared it online. Over months, the tiny habit built a portfolio, and brought new clients. When small acts become routine, they need less thought, and more energy goes to the work itself, so you keep going longer and with less stress. You can find short pockets of time that add up to many hours over weeks and months. 10 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes after lunch, or a short walk in the evening can become powerful practice moments. Nora, a busy mother, used 10 minutes during her child's nap to practice a phrase or listen to a short story. At first, it felt small, but after months, she had a stronger vocabulary and more confidence. Choose short times that fit your day and use them kindly. Steady, small practice brings real change. Thinking big is best when your plans match your real life. Be honest about how much time and energy you have, and then choose very small steps that fit. If you have only 5 minutes, choose a 5-minute habit that gives clear value. Noah, a shopkeeper, could not study an hour each day, so he chose 5 minutes of focused practice each morning. His honest, small plan was gentle and doable, and because it fit his life, he didn't quit. Real growth comes from simple plans that respect your true time. Big thinkers notice small chances that others miss, and they use small changes to make big results. A quiet class can become a new time for a meeting, and an empty shop hour can become a small local event. I saw that my neighborhood had no evening language group, so I started a simple online meeting at a time that fit many people. Neighbors joined, and the group grew slowly, bringing new friends and practice. When you look for small chances each day, many simple doors will open. Courage for big change is not always a large act. It can be one small, brave step each day. Say hello to one new person, send one short message, or make and share a very short video about something you enjoy. One of my students made a short video about her hobby, and she got kind comments from strangers, which led to new friends and more chances to practice her English. Small acts of courage help your mind grow, and they create new paths you didn't expect when you stayed quiet. The magic of thinking big is not a secret trick. It is a way of living that mixes a larger vision with many small, kind steps. Think bigger in your mind, but plan in short and clear tasks for your days. Believe gently in your small power. Act on one tiny step today, and add a little more next week. Use clear goals. Break big tasks into small pieces. Learn from mistakes, and celebrate each small win. Find friends who support you. Plan for likely problems, and keep a kind, patient heart. Start with one small action now, and watch how the small steps become a large change over time. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment with one small step you will try this week, and share this episode with a friend who wants to think bigger. See you next time. Goodbye for now.